And today we are looking at a metal that has quietly turned into one of the strongest performers in the commodities market: gold. The metal's price has climbed to a 7-week high. And behind this rise is a story about interest rates, investor confidence, and the shape of the world economy. Gold prices are holding close to their highest level in almost 2 months. There was a small dip today, but overall, gold is finishing the week nearly 2% higher after its last peak on October 21. Zoom out, and the rally looks even sharper. Gold is up by 18% in 3 months, 60% in a year, and more than 130% in 5 years. This isn't a small move. This is a steady climb that has turned into a major surge. One of the biggest reasons behind this jump is the US Federal Reserve. This week, the Fed cut interest rates for the 3rd time this year. And here's the connection. When interest rates fall, money kept in banks earn less. So people start looking for other ways to protect their wealth. Gold becomes more attractive because it keeps up its value even when the interest rate drops. That's why gold shines during periods of rate cuts.
Inflation hasn't really come back down to the Fed's 2% target. So when you're lowering rates in an inflationary environment that is still not optimum, that's very bullish for gold.
Investors are now expecting more rate cuts next year. Even though the Fed's own forecast hits at only 1 cut, the market believes there could be 2. And markets don't always wait. Just the expectation of easier policy is enough to push gold higher. Gold is doing more than reacting to interest rates. It's also benefiting from a softening US dollar and rising global geopolitical tensions. This combination has created a supportive backdrop that keeps gold in an uptrend. While gold is the star of the story, silver has surprised seasoned investors. It reached a record high this week and is heading for a big weekly gain. Silver's rise is driven mostly by industrial demand, from solar panels to electric vehicles and data centers. The white metal is trading at a 3-month gain of around 50% and has already doubled its price this year. But the key question is, how long can this gold momentum last? The answer depends on upcoming economic data, the Fed's pace of rate cuts, and global stability. If rates keep moving down and uncertainties remain high, gold is likely to hold or even extend its rally. So the trend is clear. Gold is not just rising, it's signaling how investors feel about the future. And for now, that future seems to be painted in gold.
I was born into revolution. I inherited power like a crown. What I delivered was isolation. I built a personality cult that touched every home. Millions suffered hunger under my rule, but no one dared to speak. I ruled from palaces. My people queued for rice. I called myself the dear leader. History calls me something else, the dictator. Who am I?